time to do a little bit of examination. You only have to examine 3 things in this leg of the investigation. And the first thing is this thing right over here, which is a note to Sister Iris. And it's not just any note, it's actually a blackmail letter. So somebody was blackmailing Sister Iris. That's what I like to call decisive evidence. And the other 2 things we need to examine are here inside the courtyard. The scene of the murder. Yeah, what's up, detective? Yes, I am going to be the defense attorney. Well, who's going to be the prosecutor? That's a good question. Because it's not going to be Godot. So I guess we'll find out later. Let's get to examining. The 2 things we need to examine here are the statue. You can look at the statue or the sword. In both cases, you get the sword added to evidence. Oh no, don't tell me they are Iris's fingerprints. Oh. Why is it that every single time we go to trial, it seems like the defendant's fingerprints are on the murder weapon? Every single time. And the 3rd thing we need to investigate is this thing right over here. I don't know, there's something really strange about this, because if we take a look at the photo, there's a jewel that's supposed to go on the staff. So what happened to the jewel? It went missing, but nobody knows where it is. Ooh, top secret. That's your top secret information, Gumshoe? Really? Well, thanks for the information, Gumshoe. Okay, so much for examining things. Now we can talk to Detective Gumshoe. He'll tell us a little bit more about the crime scene and the victim, and things like that. Bruises? Wait, so somebody pushed the victim off of the 2-story building? Wait, so that's the victim's room. Somebody pushed the victim out of her room, and she fell to the ground, and this all happened after she was stabbed? Wow, that's really strange, actually. Okay, so what's going on now? Okay, so the witness and Maya went all the way over there. And at 10 p.m., Iris was supposed to go over there, but we talked to Iris, and she said she was inside her room the whole time. However, Sister Bikini claims that she met Iris in the inner temple, and that's when Sister Bikini went back to the other temple, and that's when she witnessed the murder. So did Sister Bikini really meet Iris, or did she meet somebody else? Let's learn more about the inner temple. Edgeworth is concerned about Maya's safety. That's really nice of him. And I think, as I said earlier, Godot is not going to be the prosecutor here. Somebody else is going to be the prosecutor. Well, that's why we're going to have the other judge preside over this case. Remember the Canadian judge? He's going to be our judge this time. And Edgeworth selected a special prosecutor to be the prosecutor for this case. We'll find out who that special prosecutor is later. For now, I think what we want to do is go all the way back to Sister Iris. And we're going to break her Psyche-Locks using the note that we found, which was addressed to Sister Iris. I don't know, Iris, you're still keeping some secrets. The secret about how you know Phoenix, of course, but that's probably not going to be revealed until the very end of this case. Specifically, right now, I'm talking about the secret of what you were doing on the night of the murder. So Iris is sticking to her story that she did not go inside the inner temple. What was she frightened of? I think she might have been frightened of the blackmailer. Yeah, she definitely didn't want her secret getting out to Phoenix Wright.
Take that!
Alrighty, we broke the Psyche-Locks. Or as Edgeworth calls them, the Psyche-Locks. So let's find out what she's frightened of. Well, okay, we know what she's frightened of. She's frightened by the blackmail letter. And now we have a brand new location, the Heavenly Hall. Okay, and we get Iris's testimony. And once again, Edgeworth is forcing Iris to agree that she's going to confess her secret to Phoenix. It must be a strange secret. She seems to think that he's going to hate her if he finds out the truth. And the testimony does state that Iris stayed inside her room the whole time. Which contradicts the testimony of Sister Bikini. However, Iris is still saying that she didn't go there, so somebody has to be lying. It's either Iris or Sister Bikini, and because I don't see any Psyche-Locks on Iris, I guess it must be Sister Bikini.